So I'm going to try to attempt to tell you about the origin of the Easter egg hunt. And why we say no, we can't put egg, we can't use the egg and the rabbit to represent Christ and to represent Easter. Those are not the true symbols. The Easter egg actually started years ago. Now, then there was this culture, the pagan tradition. What they actually used for their festivities was the egg, because for them the egg represented new life, and for them the rabbit represented fertility, because the rabbit gave birth to a lot of children. So they had this holiday once a year. And then the Easter also, that's the Christian tradition, now fell into their calendar. So the holidays were celebrated together. So somehow it was merged, it was merged into the Christian tradition, into the Christian Easter celebration. And that was how the egg was adopted into Easter. And instead of us as Christians influencing them, they have now inflected us. Now, so many people have tried, if you go on the internet, people have tried to explain away why the Easter should become, why the egg should remain relevant and is now being imbibed to the Christian tradition. Some of them say that, the egg represents new life. So it represented the life that Jesus gave us. And some people say, rolling of the egg means rolling away the stone from the tomb and all of that. Now, do you know the problem for me? Why I'm advocating, I'm saying we should wake up as Christians. Why is it that the only opportunity that we actually have to showcase Christ to the world and to showcase our children, to showcase Christ to our children, we actually use something else, something that is not Him? At Christmas, we use the tree, the Christmas tree. Now, at Easter, instead of using the cross, instead of using the tomb, instead of using the crown of thorns, we're now using egg and rabbit. Why can't we use the right symbols? Our Christian children, they don't even understand the power of the cross enough. They don't even understand resurrection and the tomb being rolled. And now you're saying, let's use the egg. Now, imagine, for instance, that as a strong mom, you used to love dressing up or tying gele. And your gele was so beautiful that in the whole community, everybody knew you with gele in that community. And then you died. And then you feel like 10 years after you died, it was all over and all of that. And then when you now went home, you now have your own children and all of that, and your grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and you now made a beautiful portrait of Gele all over your house. And when your children ask you, what is this? You say, this is my mother. Anytime you see this Gele, it's my mother. What about your mother? Why won't you paint your mother's picture? Why will you use Gele to represent your mother? Is it your mother living? Wasn't she real? Wasn't she real to you? Why would you use something else that is entirely different from your mom to represent your mother? That's for me, that's what we're doing. Why are we going to adopt egg and say, it represents rolling away the tomb or new life? Can we use the right symbols? Some people are saying, the children should just have fun. It's just something to have. I'm not saying we're not trying to kill their fun. They can color the cross. Now, this is a cross. You can do a lot with the cross. You can go for cross hunting challenge. That's if you must have an activity based on what happened on the cross. You can have Easter cross coloring competition, cross decoration competition, cross making we can do a lot, but everything we do has to be tied back to Him. It has to represent Him. So we can't use rabbits. For me, it's actually we're making a mockery of what Jesus did. How would you feel if your child lives abroad and you went abroad to visit your child, and what you saw in front of the house, just in front of the family area, was just a very long cane, and then you're saying to your son, what is this? You say, anytime I tell my children, if you want to know my mother, just look at this cane. My mom used to flog us a lot when we were children, and that's why I have this cane. So when you think of my mom, this is who she is. And then your mom is going to be disappointed because you say your children don't even know my face, they don't even know me. Why will it be the cane? So why would you go and adopt something else that is not? Read the Bible. We have left everything in the Bible and we went to adopt egg and rabbit. Please, you can Google it, okay? So that your children know why they know. So we're not saying take away the fun. And for me, again, everything doesn't have to be fun. There has to be a time in life when we have to get serious, when we have to get real, and when we have to get a bit relaxed to tell our children the truth. Everything in life doesn't have to be fun. Life is not fun. Because when life hits them later in life. So don't try to, children, they have to be fun. Go and look at the Muslims. They don't even care. When they want to teach their children, they teach it so deeply. That is why a 17-year-old can carry a bomb and do anything. But we're not saying our religion is that of love and all of that. So let's teach it and teach it well so that they know it well enough. Say no to Easter eggs and rabbits. Please, can we just use the right narratives? If they must have fun, let them have fun with the right things. God bless you. Thank you.